Here's how to get more listings as a real estate agent. And I'm sure you guys have heard it before. Listings, leads, leverage. The name of the game in real estate is to get listings. That is one of our ultimate goals in real estate. Why? Because we control the inventory. The same way on the opposite end, the buyers, they have the money. So it's definitely great to work with buyers. Early in my career, I worked with a majority of buyers, and I have been building up my listing business ever since. And now I would say I'm at about an even 50-50 balance, which I think is more than fair, depending on the market. But you always want to focus on listings because there's multiple things that you can do with your listing rather than just working with a buyer. But in this video, we're going to specifically go over the top 8 strategies that I would recommend for you as an agent to focus on to get more listings. So let's get into it. The number one way that I was able to get all the listings that I have been able to achieve is through social media. And when I say social media, you got to think about like, okay, well, what are you doing in particular to get these listings? And that's going to come down to you using your imagination and getting creative, but specifically with your marketing, you got to think of who am I targeting? So ask that question. If I'm targeting sellers, then what would my seller want to hear? So with that being said, what you're going to want to do when you're marketing on social media, you're going to want to target sellers. Add value to sellers. Give information to sellers. Let them know what you would recommend as a professional on how you're going to list it or what they should do before they get it listed. And talk about your listing presentation. Talk about why people should use you to list you over the competitors. Talk about what you're going to do differently. Talk about how you're going to get them the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of hassle. Show them that you're honest and trustworthy and reliable and that you can manage one of their biggest assets. So there's many ways to market yourself on social media, but that is one place I would recommend to focus on to get more listings. Number 2 is your CRM, customer relationship management tool, your database. Make sure you are building up a database with anybody and everybody that you come in communication with, that you're inputting them in the database, you're marketing to them the same way you would on social media, attracting sellers, providing valuable information. What you can also do on a CRM is you can create a home evaluation page so that way they can know what their potential home value is worth and you can spark up a conversation. Number 3 is cold calling. Now, this is something that I haven't done, but within our organization, there's very successful cold callers that we can help connect you with so you can become a professional cold caller. And cold calling is your focusing on expired leads, for sale by owners, just listed, just sold, circle dialing. These are great ways to build relationships with actual homeowners within certain communities that you're targeting at certain price points so you can build relationships and potentially get their homes listed for sale. Number 4 is actually buying leads. Now, you can buy buyer leads, you can buy seller leads. Buy the leads that you feel like you'll be able to convert the best. And whether they're buyer leads or seller leads, of course, the goal is to get seller leads, but keep in mind, most buyers have homes that they need to sell in order to buy. So by buying leads, and as long as you're comfortable in potentially converting them, any lead source would do. You just got to run the numbers and make sure it fits within your budget because that is a investment up front that could pay on the back end. Number 5 is open houses and door knocking. Now, this is not one of my strengths, but I do feel like it's a great way to actually get belly to belly in front of people. And obviously, if you're hosting an open house, it shows that you're capable of managing the open house, which is represented by your listing or somebody else's. And that's how you're going to talk to neighbors and people in the community. And they might want to sell their house in order to buy this house. And then also door knocking is pretty similar. You're going door to door, knocking on each property, and you're asking them if they'd like to sell. And if not, build a relationship with them. So when they do want to potentially sell, you will be the person they call. Number 6 is your sphere. Your sphere is very powerful. It's more powerful than you think. And if you think about it, let's just say if your sphere is your phone book, for example, or your social media followers, or people you know, or people at your school, your kids' school or college, or whatever the case may be. People need to know that you're in real estate. So do not be a secret agent. Let everybody know you're in real estate respectfully and professionally, and reach out to them and ask them, hey, if you have any real estate questions, anything I can do to help get your home sold for top dollar, please let me know. Reach out to them. So if you have a phone book of 500 people and you convert 1%, that's 5 potential deals. So you should be able to get 5 deals out of 500 people in your phone book as long as you're following up and letting them know that you're there to serve them. Number 7 is to build relationships with managers at banks, foreclosure specialists, attorneys, specifically divorce attorneys or probate attorneys, people who are going to potentially have a problem, and you know more than likely they're going to have to sell a property, and you are going to be one of their trusted and preferred agents that they're going to refer you business to. So that is a great way to build relationships with third-party people who can connect you with homeowners that have to sell based off of that specific circumstance. And then last but not least, number 8 on our list is referrals. The more clients you work with, whether they're buyers, sellers, tenants, residential, commercial, whatever the case may be, better you take care of your clients, the better they'll take care of you. Continue to build that relationship, nurture that relationship, even after closing. Don't just disappear. Ask for referrals, ask for business, ask people how you can help and serve them. Continuously add value to anybody, and you'll be surprised on how much business is just set your way. I've had many deals where I didn't even do a deal with the specific client who referred someone who bought or sold from me just because of the value that I was providing through the platforms that I market through. So with that being said, that is the top 8 ways that you can generate more listing in today's market. I hope you guys found that helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate if you press the subscribe button, watch more of my videos that I continuously add more and more value on, and if there's anything we can help you with, give us a call, shoot us a text, DM us. All our contact information is below. We're all over social media. Check us out. We'd love to help.